Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Business Priestess podcast. Today, I have a very special guest. His name is Deepak Kumar, and he is one of the top selling agents at Remax in Style in Belle Meade, New Jersey. I'm so excited to have him on because he's going to be going over how to navigate this competitive real estate market, and he's going to be educating us all about the Buy Now, Sell Later program and sharing his journey in real estate. So, without further ado, thank you so much for being on the show, Deepak.
Thank you, Isan. Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to have this conversation with you to tell a little bit more about myself and how I can help people buy, sell, or invest in real estate.
Wonderful. So, what do you do and what do you specialize in?
Yes, I've been a realtor here at Remax Install for many years now, and over the years, I've learned to help clients buy, sell, or invest in real estate by acting as a real estate advisor and less of a salesperson, right? So I think the goal here is to make a connection with your client, learn what their goals are, and help them reach their goals without selling them on their goals.
Yeah, that's so important, especially nowadays. The market research is showing that people really do not want to be sold to. They want
Exactly.
genuine connections with the people that they do business with.
Right, right. We act more like a real estate advisor or consultant than a real estate salesperson.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. So, who do you mainly serve and what got you started in real estate?
So I would say I got started in real estate because I've kind of always had an interest in the real estate market itself. I've helped them before I got my license. I've helped family members just on the side, showing them houses and how to buy or what to look out for. So that got me interested. And then I was like, you know what? I think I can get into this field. And I did. I got my license about 5 years ago. And since then, I've been able to successfully help hundreds of clients in purchasing and selling homes.
That's amazing. Wow. It's a very competitive market, and it's also, I have the highest respect for real estate agents because they're so similar to, my journey as well, because every real estate agent is a business owner and a CEO and an entrepreneur who starts from ground zero and then has to build something for themselves. So I have the highest respect for you guys.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I mean, it is a different kind of job per se than your normal business because this business is more so about connecting with people than it is about selling houses. So as long as you're out there and you're being providing valuable and trustworthy feedback, your business will grow.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are definitely the heartbeat of the community because you're so hands on and you're such a big part of the community.
Yeah, I think you said it best is part of the job is being part of the community. So I do enjoy going around town and seeing people that I may have helped in the past or people that I'm currently working with. We've hosted garage sales for different neighborhoods here in the local area. We do fundraisers, we give to charity. So it's not just about, again, selling houses, it's about being part of the community and helping make your community better. Um, while also focusing on giving your clients the best experience in purchasing and selling homes.
Yeah, that makes so much sense to me because each person that you help in the community becomes a big part of that community because now they're living there. And so I think that is very admirable. What top characteristics do you believe a real estate agent must have to be successful?
Yeah, I think it's just like we've been talking about. It's all about authenticity. The more trustworthy and authentic a agent is, the more success that agent may have because clients can then rely on you to provide feedback on what's the right thing to do when you buy or sell a house.
Yeah, absolutely. What have you found most challenging in this market, and what have you found most lucrative in this market?
Yeah, I mean, the most challenging thing right now is that the market is very competitive when it comes to buying a house. And that's mostly due to the low inventory and the rising interest rates and different factors. But at the end of the day, the main point is there's not enough homes for sale as there are amount of buyers that want to buy a So the most challenging thing, I believe, is helping a buyer purchase a house without overpaying and getting quote unquote stuck in a bad deal. Right. So I don't want my clients just to pay $200,000 over market value for a house just to secure the house. I do want my clients to understand what they're getting into. And that's why if they do decide to do that, I'll warn them of the risks and what could happen if you do pay a premium on a house.
Yeah, and in order to navigate that, it is really helpful to work with an experienced real estate agent.
Correct. Now, on the flip side, the sellers, they enjoy this market, right? Because they can put their house on the market and probably get a premium as long as it's marketed correctly. And for selling, it's great. But now where the difficult part comes in is if they want to buy and sell at the same time. So with that, I've had a lot of success, even in the past 2 years when it's been such a competitive market, when someone owns a home and wants to purchase a new home, but needs the funds from their sale to put towards a new house. That is very complicated to do in this market, but we now have a new program called Buy Now, Sell Later that can help clients exactly do that.
Oh, wow. That is so interesting. I think that is like super helpful for the market right now. And can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, sure. So Buy Now, Sell Later is actually provided by a mortgage company called AnyMac. AnyMac has partnered with a private equity firm to help homeowners purchase a new home and sell their home at the same time without needing the proceeds from the sale of the current house. So what this does is if a homeowner is having difficulty getting an offer accepted because their purchase is contingent on the sale of the current house, AnyMac will essentially buy the new home for you with cash. And then once you sell your current home, they'll transfer that home, the home that was just purchased, over to you.
Oh, wow. So they're like a hard lender?
They're not lending money to the homeowner.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually purchasing the home in their name.
Oh, wow.
And then once
That's
their homeowner's
interesting.
current house sells, they'll transfer the house over to you, essentially making your offer a full cash offer in this market,
That's great.
giving you a lot more power in getting your offer accepted versus making an
Saying
offer
it's
that's contingent.
contingent. Yeah, so you can present it as an agent, you could present it to the seller as it's a cash offer.
Correct, correct. So it
Wow.
helps with the homeowner's financial ability to purchase a home without selling, but it also gives the homeowner more flexibility on the timing because everyone wants to put their house on the market right now because of the market being so hot. But what happens if you put your house on the market, it sells within a couple of days, and now you don't have a home to move into because you already sold yours, but without finding one. So the Buy Now, Sell Later program actually allows you to go pick a house, get the offer accepted, get it secured, and then once you're ready and comfortable, you can put your house in the market and get it sold fast as well and time everything correctly so that you can close and move in on the same day potentially.
Yeah, that's amazing. The buy now, sell later program sounds like there's a lot of details involved.
Mhm.
So how would someone are you providing education in this program to your clients?
Yeah, so my current clients, educated them all on it. And for anyone that wants to learn a little bit more about the Buy Now, Sell Later program, they can DM me, they can send me an email, they can call me on my cell phone, text me. In the show notes, we're going to have my contact information so that everyone can reach out to me easily. And I'll go over all the steps on how to use that program to your best advantage so that you can make your moves whenever the timing is right for yourself.
Yeah, that's so important to be educated in this competitive market. Thank you so much for telling us about that. We those are little nuggets that you don't really hear all the time. So it's really great to have you on the show and be able to learn that from you. So anybody who wants to learn more about buy now, sell later, reach out to Deepak on Instagram.
Instagram, yes.
Yeah, and set up your consultation. If you are looking to buy or sell, I think it's so important to be educated and understand the fine details when it comes to this type of option. So what are your plans for the future?
My plans for the future are basically the same that I'm doing now. Continuing helping clients in the most trustworthy and authentic way. Try to grow my business by reaching out to more past clients and finding out if they know any friends or family that would also like my help. And, that's really about it. Just continuing doing what I'm doing now.
Yeah, you're so humble when you say that, but you are like a top tier real estate agent. So yeah, it was an honor having you on the show. And it just goes to show like it proves my point that the difference that I've seen between like the top tier selling agents and those that may be struggling a bit is I did say one of the characteristics was humbleness. Like you guys are very humble, very open to learn, very open to adapt, and you have so many skills as like a real estate agent, not just as a business owner, but you also do like amazing video and you have like the drone, all the technology.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. So if there's anyone in the audience who is thinking about becoming a real estate agent, thinking about buying or selling in this market, you definitely want to reach out to Deepak Kumar. He's on Instagram. You can DM him, and then your email is
My email is deepak@realestatebydk.com.
great. And I'll add that to the show notes. So you definitely want to reach out to Deepak, get educated, understand the market. And thank you so much for being on the show, Deepak.
Thank you, Hassan. Thanks for having me.